Hello and welcome back to a new update from the heart of Lego City. Today we're going to add another story, another floor to the Lego City Police Department. So last time we ended here with the ground floor, and today we're going to add the next floor. So as you can see, I've already topped the stairs off with those 2x4 light bluish gray plates on both sides. So those are already the starts of the next floor. And as you can see here at the portal, I still have to raise the right lion head by one more brick to get the height, and here in the middle, of course, I still need to fill in some bricks so that we get onto the needed height. Now, before we can start with the next floor, I still have to do some work on the ground floor. So as you can see, we have back there and in front of here, we have those 2x2 bricks with two 1x2 jumper plates on them here and back there. Now those are here located actually for supports. So I'm going to build some supports there just to support the upper level of the next floor, because as you can see, this ground floor is very open, not a lot of walls. So here we have someone on the right side. We have, well, no walls at all inside of this ground floor. And just to add some detail and also to add some stability, I'm now going to add those supports. Alright, so those are the supports I was talking about earlier. So we have them on those jumper plates, which is why we then have this very small gap, so only half a stud gap between this support and the wall of that room. But yeah, I think they look quite alright and really blend into this whole scene on the ground floor here. And yeah, I'm quite happy with how that turned out. Let me know what you think about those supports. But now let's get on with the second floor. So that is the basic design for the next floor. So this floor is going to have an opening right here, sort of a gallery where you can look down on the ground floor, because I wanted to have this ground floor very open and airy, nice and airy, not just on the ground floor itself, but also continuing onto the next floor. So here we have this sort of, it's not very useful probably, but I think this could look very good, so that we have, well, yeah, I don't know if you could call it a gallery, but yeah, the basic thing that is that you just can look down. So back here is where we have the captain's office on the ground floor, and then here and there we have the two staircases going up, and yeah, and that's the basic design for the next floor. I've already added those 1x4 tiles, so everywhere where we have a 1x4 tile, we're going to have one of those 1x4x6 windows with 3 panes. And as you can see, I've already added the one row for the inner wall, because like on the ground floor, this wall is going to be 2 bricks thick in total. So now I'm going to add more masonry bricks, and I'm going to add windows in here, and then I'm going to get back to you. Alright, so now we have all the walls and almost all the windows in place. And I just wanted to show you this real quick in case you haven't seen that video. So
before, so like in the first video about the police station, not the first, but one of the first updates, I had those windows with 1x4 plates, and now I have those windows with those 1x4 modified plates with only, or modified tiles with only 2 studs, and that just gives this whole arch a nicer finish, so that you have no exposed studs on the inside of that arch. So shout out to Steamlands, who gave me this idea. So thanks a lot for that. That was a very good idea and very helpful. But now let me explain. First of all, this right there, as you can see, those are trans black windows, because I don't have enough trans light blue windows anymore. The remaining ones I have will go into this gap right here, but I thought since this window isn't that visible because it's at the back of the building and next to the elevated train station, it's better to have those 3 trans black windows at the back. Now let me show you some details on this side. So we already have this right there, and we can also add this on here in a second. We have it there as well. And now let me show you. So the inside is basically going to be that here and there we're going to have stairs going up to the next floor, and on those sides I'm planning to have workspace. I haven't figured that out yet completely, but in this area up front, this area, we're going to have some, we're going to have a waiting area for civilians mainly, and or witnesses. So we're going to have those benches there for them to sit while they're waiting, and of course, to stay hydrated, we're also going to have a water dispenser. So yeah, just with the paper cups, and up here we have those, just some trans clear studs to represent water. So, and that's how that's built. So with one of those pieces and one of those pieces. So yeah, a very simple but effective build for a water dispenser. And that goes right in there. So, how does that look, huh? I think that looks quite alright. Now we can continue with the detail here and here. And that is the second floor of the Lego City Police Department for now. So we have the interior walls here. So we have the brown bricks, the 1x1x5 brown bricks, and the 1x2x5 brown bricks all over the place. And as you can see here on the left side, we also have some interior workspace. So I just have built some desks in here with both uniformed and non-uniformed officers. So here we have 2 detectives, one on the phone and another one is examining a fingerprint, a very large fingerprint. And yeah, they all have the typical office stuff here. So they have the desk lamps, they have the typewriters, and over here we have 2 uniformed officers, and they also have desk and desk lamp and typewriter. He has a red coffee mug there and a telephone even. And here in the back he has a hat stand for his police hat, because he's not wearing it right now because he's indoors obviously. And here we just have a small drawer with, well, what do we have there? We have a letter and we have a coffee machine, and yeah, just some drawers with some files in there. Yeah, so that is just to add some detail to this whole floor. As I said before, I would like to have this open space and keep this open space on this level. So I don't know what I'm going to build on this floor over here, on this side of the floor. Having just some more desks on that side as well would be a bit boring in my opinion. So let me know what you think. What would fit into that space right there? Maybe some offices with like real walls, maybe even that. I'm not sure yet, so if you have any ideas or suggestions about that, leave that in the comments down below. But now let's have one last final look at this upper floor in the city.
And here we now can get a better view on that gallery, and so we can have a look at the staircases downstairs, and we can have a look at those two offices and even the main entrance doors. So yeah, that's just the openness, the nice and airy feeling I wanted to create here, and I think those desks add very well into that picture. But let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Till then, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye.